Hey guys, AngryMonkey here with another Boxuchan unboxing video. So for those who've never tuned into this video before and you're wondering what this is an anime subscription service that's sent to your house every month that gets you anime and anime merchandise for your personal collection. So how this works, you go on the website and you fill out a survey and you fill out what tier of box that you want. So this is just the standard version, which gets you a full series or a full season 1 if it's longer, as well as 2 additional items which could be, say, a manga and an OVA, or a movie and a figure, or something like that. And I'll get to that in a little bit on how you can specify what you want in your box, but stuff like that. You can also get the deluxe box, which gets you not 1 full series, but 2 full series, no matter the length. I mean, don't expect Dragon Ball Z, but I mean, you can get 2 full series at least. As well as a guaranteed figure, plus an additional item, which I've had as a second figure before. I've had it as a 3rd series before. Yeah, stuff like that. You can also get the Bizarre box, which, as the name implies, it's weird. Bizarre. It's the stuff that, if your parents walked in on you watching, they'll probably, pretend that you're not their kid anymore. That kind of stuff. To be like, oh, you're watching this kind of stuff, huh? And yeah, it's weird. It's bizarre. It's hentai, or close to it, or just absolute trash that just should not exist. Like Greenwood, for example, which is an amazingly bad show, by the way, but definitely is bizarre box tier level stuff. It's kind of an inside joke because we've watched a few episodes of that together on his Discord, and I'm like, this is so terrible, but it's so entertaining. Yeah, you might get that in your box, something like that. You can also choose if you want our boy Elliot here, or if you want Claire. So you got an option on who you want on the front of your box, and that's pretty cool too. So you fill out the tier that you want and the character you want, and then you fill out what you want in the box itself as far as the survey. So naturally the first part of the survey is talking about how long have you been watching anime, are you kind of new to it, or have you been watching for a while, and then of course the genres of shows that you like to watch. So if you like shonen, action, adventure type stuff, you would check that off. If you like magical girl stuff, you would check that off. Slice of life, romance, thriller. I mean, there's a huge list there. So you would check off the genres that you like and naturally leave off the ones you don't like. On top of that, you can also fill out if you like longer series or shorter series, or both, or DVDs versus Blu-rays, or both. If you like anime movies, that's all part of the survey as well. And one of the most important parts, aside from the genres of shows itself, is the other merchandise you want in your box. So unlike Otaku Box and all those other garbage anime boxes that send everybody the same thing, and it's like some cheap knockoff stuff, this is legit stuff, like legit figures, legit manga, so on. And you check what you want in your box. If you collect manga, check that you like manga. If you like collecting figures like I do, check that off. Plushies, stickers and keychains and stuff like that, check that off as well. You can have all of them checked if you want. Yeah, so that way he can build a box that, based off the survey, he'll send you shows that he thinks you might like. And, oh, you like figures and you like Dragon Ball, so we'll send you a Dragon Ball figure, stuff like that. There's also video games as a possibility too. But expect either more of the import side of things, or anime-based games like Naruto Ninja Storm and stuff like that. Or maybe a JRPG, possibly. But, I mean, don't expect that every month, but it's a possibility. Yeah. I think that's all I really have to say as far as what the box is. So I guess we get started on opening the box itself. So let's zoom out. There we go. So, first up, we have a survey here, which basically tells us what everything is and why he thought it'd be good for your box, but we'll look at that last to avoid spoilers. Okay, so first, feel the DVD. So, Vampire Princess Miyu. This is Volume 2. So, does it say, like, number of episodes, or is it, like, Fragile Armor and Frozen Time? So, oh, it's old, though. I mean, I see a 1988 and 1989. I don't know where that is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, right there you can see the 1988-89. So there's that. And, okay, and that's Volume 1. And again, the brochure will tell us what it is. And then Yukikaze, episodes 1 through 5. So, is that like the full series? Is just 5 episodes, or is this just a volume 1? Because, I mean, it's a pretty elaborate box for just 5 episodes. Oh, nope, it says complete collection. Okay. So the complete collection is only 5 episodes? Or, episodes operation 1 through 5. So, I'll have to research this one on, is it really just 5 episodes? And then the last thing we got here, it's definitely it's definitely like a robot, like a mecha type thing. I don't know what it's from. I mean, I'm assuming a Gundam type thing, but that's just because that's the first thing I think of when I think of a robot that's not Evangelion, but okay. So let's see what the brochure says on some of this. Okay, so Yukikaze, aliens have opened a rift to Earth and are invading. However, they are successfully pushed back. At least they thought until a supercomputer weapon Yukikaze finds one amongst us. Okay. And then vampires and monsters roam the earth. Miyu is a vampire princess herself, and this follows her tale to justify her existence. It's an OVA, so it's like a 2-part OVA movie thing. And then enjoy this figure kit from Zabungle, one of the original mech anime. Okay. I've never heard of this show before. So, I guess since I got a figure of it now, I gotta check out the anime itself. But, I mean, usually what I do is build him on camera. So, why don't I wrap up this part of the video, and, I hope he's easy to build. I know the Pokemon ones are always easy to build. I hope this one's pretty easy, too. If not, well, you might see me rage quit on camera. I hope not, but we'll try it. But before you go, don't forget to like the video and subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified when another video comes out. Whether that's another anime unboxing video or another video game unboxing video, or I actually got another video planned for maybe tomorrow or Saturday or whatever. It's kind of more of a product review, but it's video game related, so if you're curious what that is, subscribe, and, well, you'll be notified when it comes out. Also, don't forget to like me on Facebook as well. where I post these videos after I upload them on the YouTube. I post them on Facebook as well. I also have an Instagram that I always forget about until I advertise I have an Instagram. And I always say, like, oh yeah, I need to do that. Like, maybe I'll do that tonight, and I still don't. But follow me on Instagram anyway, and you'll see me post video game stuff, and I'll be like, oh, check it out. I just grabbed this off my shelf. Check it out. It's Zombie U, and there's the front and the back, and there's that, and give a little bit of history on Zombie U in this case. I don't know. That was just the first game that I grabbed. But if video game stuff interests you, and possibly a little bit of history on video games, and just showing off like a highlighted thing in my collection, to be like, oh, let's highlight this game today or whatever. Follow me on Instagram, and maybe I'll post. I hope I do. I just don't a lot. But follow me anyway. But more importantly than Instagram is Discord, where we're going to do an anime watch night later. So if you're watching this before, like, well, probably by the time you're watching this, watch night tonight it's going to already be over. But we're going to be doing anime watch night. We're going to be starting Magia Record Madoka Magica Side Story, which is kind of in the same universe as the original Madoka Magica story, but with different characters, but in the same universe and stuff like that. But if that interests you, join the Discord, and you can catch up and then join us for the next one. And also, you can join Box's Discord as well. I mean, actually, you gotta buy a box and stuff like that to subscribe to his Discord. But we have an anime watch night pretty much every Sunday. We finished up Oh Etta Rocket last week, or this past Sunday, and it sounds like he's doing a what is the guy, Shinkai? Yeah, he's doing a Makoto Shinkai marathon next Sunday, like pretty much the entire day of Sunday, going in like chronological order. So if you've seen like Your Name and Weathering with You, those are a couple of his more recent ones, aside from Suzume that's in theater right now. But you can watch some of his earlier work as well. So if you are interested, you can join Boxu's server and join us for a Shinkai marathon this coming Sunday. That sounds pretty exciting. I guess that's all I really have to say. So if you don't want to watch this, then I guess goodbye. Thank you for watching. But if you do want to watch it, well, let's get started. So I realized 5 minutes into this build that this was not a let's build on camera type model. This is a use glue and try not to break small pieces type model. You can see he is in a few pieces because we suffered a couple casualties when we were building him. Trying to pull the gun out of the little plastic thing. Part of that broke off. And when I was gluing his arm together, some glue got on a part that's supposed to bend, and in order to break that free, broke the arm. So he's kind of in a few pieces. I'm going to have my dad try to nurse him back to health like he did with my Pokemon toys when I was like 5. I called him Nurse Joy. So he's going to be this robot mechanic guy sometime, and I guess I know he won't be complete for this video, but I guess whatever my next video is, if I remember, I'll try to do a little update and post a picture of the finished thing. Naturally, this is not going to be played with at all. I mean, I'm too old for that anyway, but this is going to be a just have him in one piece so I can put him on the shelf and hope he doesn't break while piecing him together. I used so much glue from this thing. It took me 4.5 hours to build this thing. I started to lose my voice because every time I had pieces in my hand, they would slip out of my fingers because my fingers are all like you can kind of see. Yeah, my fingers are all this. So I have no feeling in my fingertips right now, and everything's like slippery. I mean, it's like sticky but slippery at the same time. And so when you have small pieces, it's like, and then they fall on the floor, and then after about the 80th time of that, you start to get a little annoyed, and you start shouting a little bit. I'm glad I was home alone during all that, because there's no way that I'd be able to get away with the amount of yelling I did if others were in the house. Yeah. So that's what I got. That's my little update. I mean, he's mostly done, as you can see. He is a pretty cool robot. Unfortunately, in order to fully finish him, it needs to be painted, and I'm not painting this thing. But, I mean, he is pretty cool, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Like the video if you haven't yet. Join the Discord, join the Facebook page, join the Instagram, all that good stuff. I got exciting stuff coming, and I want you to see it. And the best way for you to see it and enjoy it is if you subscribe. So do that. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, whenever it is you're watching.